out with the guy, and it's to me it's unhealthy, and this. It's just bled over now onto TV.
I don't want it.
Whoa. So, you're there, it's like, I'll tell you what it reminded me of, Des O'Connor and Jethro. Coming on to plug his live video.
Or Darby and Ken.
Mutually backslapping.
Yeah.
He gave you a pet! Jonathan Ross gave you a cat as a replacement for your cat which died. Yeah. Now, to me, that's an inappropriate gift.
Why? It's a lovely gift.
You should be. I don't think people should be giving pets as gifts.
Do you know what I've got in there for his
birthday? Up to a wedding with I just bought you a cat.
Do you know what I've got him for his birthday? I've got him as child.
Well, you may as well, because that's what it's like, a cat to me.
I've got a small Rwandan child.
A cat to me is like, I bought you this small child. I was going to sponsor him, but I got a bit of cash, I've thrown him over. It's too intimate, it's too much responsibility.
Do you know what I think, Carl?
Go on.
I think Steve's a bit jealous.
I'll tell you, I've got good reason to be jealous.
What?
I've got good reason to be jealous, I've just remembered this. Your birthday, Jonathan Ross was there. Carl Pilkington was there.
Yeah.
I don't remember being invited. I don't remember being invited. Was I there? Carl, you were there. I don't remember being there.
But you're with him all day and that.
Right, so okay, well, yeah, but he sees you a lot. I mean, Jonathan, he's round his house every other day playing tennis, and who else knows what, swimming together and sat in his jacuzzi, cracking wise. What happened there? What happened there?
Oh, we've got to the bottom of it. Play a record.
The villa that we went to afterwards could only sleep
it may as well have been. How is the cat? Alright? Yeah, what do you name it? Jonathan? Ollie.
Hey-ya! Outcast, XFM, 104.9, Ricky Gervais, Steve Merchant, Carl Pilkington. It's that time, isn't it? Rockbusters.
Hey!
Come on, Carl, what you got for us?
Alright, well, do you want to say what the prizes are?
The prizes aren't bad this week.
Really?
We've got...
I'll be the judge of that.
Actually, what am I talking about? No, there's a 2-disc set, Rock and Roll Legends, on the cover there. We've got Buddy Holly, Elvis, Roy Orbison, and Little Richard. So
no one wants that, baby.
Nobody's interested. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, a DVD. I'm a Nick Cave fan and I wouldn't watch it.
No, you'd watch it once at most when there was nothing on.
Knowing Me, Knowing You.
No, I mean, Nick Cave's good, but when do you watch rock DVDs? Yeah.
Knowing Me, Knowing You, a great series obviously, but once again on VHS. Who wants it on VHS? Where are all the bonus features?
Absolute pointless so far.
The only thing that's half decent is this enormous hardback League of Gentlemen book, which is the scripts and all sorts of other stuff. If you're a League of Gentlemen fan, you'll love it. If you're not, I guess it's a good Christmas gift.
If you're not a League of Gentlemen, there's nothing in this for you.
No, exactly.
So...
So, you know, you can either enter for the hell of it.
A pile of rubbish. What's the story? Well, not as bad as the competition, I suppose, so... Go on.
Well, you know how it works. Cryptic clue.
It's not really cryptic, it's usually wrong.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Right, so the first one, there's 3 of them, you get them right, you win the stuff. First one,
I'll get them close, I mean, 'cause you could win this if you got 1 right, possibly.
If you go to Chepstow, you will.
Was that a clue, or is that a point? Is that something?
That's a clue.
Right. Say it again.
If you go to Chepstow, you will.
And what are the initials?
Just S.
Just S.
Right. Second one, E.T. is upset. What's up with him? Alright. E.T. is upset. What's he upset for? What's wrong with him? Right.
Different. So not cryptic, so...
M.E. The initials there.
N.E.?
M.
M.E.
M for mother. M.E. Alright. And the third one, I had a tape with,
Jesus. Imagine Bob Holness doing this in the Gold Run against the clock. Right, I had a tape. No, I had a tape with some.
Listen, I had a tape with like Humpty Dumpty on it, and Hickory Dickory Dock and that on it, but I broke it. Alright?
Constantly listening to it, trying to figure them out.
Trying to solve the crime. Exactly. Who pushed Humpty?
Yeah.
The initials there, B.R. Right? So, first one, if you go to Chepstow, you will. The initial there, S. E.T.'s upset. What's up with him? Right, what's up with E.T.?
I don't know.
What's up with E.T.? E.T.'s upset. What's up with E.T.?
Yeah. The initials there, M-E, is that right?
Yeah. Let's go through that one more time.
Yeah.
If you go to Chepstow,
They're
you
like
might,
jazz questions.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah. E.T.'s a bit upset. What's that? What? Hey, dude, what's the matter, man?
And they had a tape with, like, Humpty Dumpty on it, Hickory Dickory Dock, stuff like that. Doesn't work anymore. What's gone on there, right?
What's gone on there?
B.R. First time we said, well, you broke it.
Well, I broke it then.
Is that important or not?
Yeah. I broke it.
And you said it's B?
B.R.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, well you can text if you have a mobile phone, so everyone, there's no excuse to not take part. 83XFM is the text, 83XFM, or the phone number, no, not on the phone, obviously we don't
I think I know what the B might stand for.
And otherwise it's ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, it just sucks the lifeblood out of me, just listening to Rockbusters.
Something to bring you down even further, although it's a beautiful, beautiful tune.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Ryan Adams has got a number of different albums out at the moment. One is called Rock and Roll. It's not great, don't really bother with that one. Do dig out, though, Love Is Hell Part 1 from Ryan Adams. It's available at different places, and you'll find this on it. Track 5, Wonderwall, his version of Oasis is wonderful.
Absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It's a treat. XFM 104.9.
Yeah. Fortune Faded, Red Hot Chili Peppers on XFM 104.9.
You, of course, don't ever take the tube anywhere, Rick.
No.
You haven't done that for years.
No.
Take cars everywhere, or you walk.
Mm.
Or you get a lift from Jonathan. But me, I'm still forced to take the tube, which is also very embarrassing at the moment, because
You're
those
not forced to
posters.
take the tube, are you?
I am.
What do you mean you're
What,
forced
am I made of
to?
money?
Well, you could
How else
walk.
am I going to get about?
You could walk.
What?
You can drive. Why don't you buy a car?
Oh yeah, driving into the centre of town? Congestion charge, are you paying that? Are you a fiver? Hey?
What do you think of that, Carl? Hey?
Oh yeah, 'cause he's Mr. Flush. He's Mr. Lavish with his cash.
No, I've moved in closer. I'm not moaning about it. I walk everywhere now.
Well, good.
Yeah,
I'm
something
pleased
about
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
pleased for
moaned
you.
about it, but then I sorted it out.
But you're always whinging anyway. Let's not get onto you, Carl. It's always you,
same.
you.
Yeah.
So,
What's up with Steve today, do you think, Carl?
I don't know what's going on.
He's having a go, isn't he?
that's not helping. I don't know if you've seen those posters. You'd obviously don't go.
I saw the, yeah, I haven't seen it on the tube, but...
Everywhere I go, I'm stood next to one. I can't avoid it.
Yeah.
I'm on the tube waiting. I look around and I go, oh, it's us again. And it's so embarrassing because it looks like you're stood next to it deliberately.
But I can't browse in HMV now. I went last week, and you keep coming up to pictures or cardboard cutouts of Brent, right?
Yeah.
And I was in a bookshop, and I was looking at, there was a big almanac of comedy, right? And I was just looking through it, just browsing, like, killing time, and there was a picture of me, and just as I started looking at this write-up of the office, a tap on the shoulder, it was one of the worst there, said, do you mind signing some script books? So she saw me looking at myself.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go, I just turned to that page then.
Yeah, I was in a bookshop looking, there was a big book on sitcoms, it was like the A to Z of sitcoms or something like that, and I genuinely was looking up other shows, because it was about other comedy shows. And I was looking something up, guy that I knew came up to me, like that, and I just started like, I'm just looking, Robin's Nest, where's that? Birds of a Feather, I just got to... Because it's like, I'm interested in comedy before the fact I got in comedy, so I will buy a book on comedy.
Exactly, yeah.
But on the tube it's really awkward, because it's like, it's everywhere I walk, they're kind of round the corner, so you don't sort of expect them, and then I'm sort of running now from kind of corridor to corridor, pillar to pillar, to avoid being stood next to this picture, in case I look like someone who stands next to this picture, trying to get recognised.
Imagine that! Of course Carl didn't want his little round bald head on that.
Yeah. But, I was on the tube today, and, you know, sometimes you can't help but overhear a conversation.
Yeah.
And, this woman, there were two friends, they were sat there, and one woman said, she just said, I must tell you this. I was in the pub last night, and, Dave called, and I said, Dave, he said, I can't hear you. I said, Dave, he said, I can't hear you. So I held the phone up so he could hear all the noise in the pub.
That was it?
That was the anecdote. That was the story. And I wanted to lean over to her friend and say, unless this woman has given you a kidney or saved you from drowning, do not be friends with her. Break up this friendship.
She hasn't got anecdotes.
Because what's that? And I've got acquaintances like that, where you speak to me, get cornered at a party, this is the person who has not got anecdotes. The anecdotes, they're not stories. That's it. It's like you're expecting for something else to happen. Never does.
Well, I was with Danny Baker yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
He's brilliant bloke.
guy.
First time I met him, and we got on like a house on fire.
Put his number straight in your mobile.
Well, we've exchanged numbers because he's got some great
You
anecdotes.
have to delete mine because
No,
you've got so many.
I might write with him because he's funny. He did this thing and it was absolutely brilliant. He's doing he wrote a documentary and he's a great guy. He's funny as well. You know what I mean?
It's this. I tell you what it is. It's the showbiz friendship. That's what I loathe. I think it's the fact that like somehow you're sort of because it's like you haven't got to go through the formalities of making friends with someone because they. Oh, well, I respect your work. You respect mine. You know I'm a funny guy. You've seen my work. Let's be friends. Yeah, of course. And it's like it's a horrible kind of icky sort of.
Listen, Steve, me and you are going to stay in touch, whatever. So, I mean, probably not my birthday this year, but next year,
Sure.
we'd have known each other, what, 7, 8 years?
Yeah.
So, come to that one.
Yeah.
Well, can I'll
Do
tell
I
you
need
what.
to wear the waiter's outfit again?
Oh, God! Oh, dear. PIMP by 50 Cent, or 50 Cent as I call him. XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, you're Stephen Merchant, there's little Carl Pilkingbod over there. Alright?
Alright. Yeah, not bad. Listen,
Oh, he's perked up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in the area. Well, you got something to say?
I was kept quiet in the first hour. I'll let you get on with that now.
What you got to say? Is it just have a guess? Is it about monkeys, Chinese people, or little gay fellas?
It's about little gay fellas.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Go on.
Yeah, but not because I like
Sorry, I'm
to
just making a
that.
tally. Let me just note that down.
Yeah.
No, but it fascinates me, doesn't it? All stuff like that. That's a bit sort of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that.
What,
was showing me.
like monkeys and Chinese people?
Well, and that thing you were showing me before, the half woman.
No, you weren't impressed with that.
Well, no.
That woman that's got two pieces of genetic makeup in her, where it was two separate sperms and two separate eggs, fused, and she came out as sort of a normal person, but she had this residue of genetic material, and so she's had 2 children that aren't genetically the same as her.
Yeah.
Right? And they showed it in the paper by doing her half white and half black to show the 2 different, you know what I mean, just for he went, does she look like that? I said, of course not. He went, not interested then.
Of course. Yeah.
He said, how could I tell? Not interested in that at all.
Yeah.
If I'd have said she'd given birth to a monkey, fascinated,
Yeah.
straight away.
Well, anyway.
Go on.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm just interested in weird stuff, right?
Yeah. So
about-
am I. That's
about
why you're
little-
on the show.
Talking about little gay fellas and that.
Yeah.
Northern Line, beach, underground tube thing,
Not
Train.
the boy band.
Right.
right? Apparently, on a Saturday night, late, I don't know what that is, what time late is in the sort of gay community, as we've discussed before, but apparently the last carriage on the Northern Line, they all get in there.
What do you mean they all get in there?
They sort of take over the last carriage of the Northern Line on a Saturday night,
Right.
and it's like the gay carriage.
Right. And what exactly do? They just travel about on the Northern Line?
No, just have a chat and that, and like just
Stick on the communards.
How do you know?
Someone told me.
See, this, I mean, I'm glad you've informed me, because it wouldn't bother me, but I feel I should be told about these things, because I'm likely to stumble onto that carriage by mistake, and it's not that it'd be a problem, it's just I might feel a little uncomfortable if there's a lot of people in, you know, the black, the black leather gear and the moustaches, the hats.
I mean, to be quite honest, they'd be annoyed,
Of course.
because they'd be expecting something a little bit, you know.
What do you mean?
Well,
They're good looking, most of them. Sure. No, they are good looking fellas though, aren't they?
What do you mean?
what do you
They're
mean?
just a lot of the gay, you know, they look after themselves and that,
Yeah.
and look good, keep
But
themselves.
Some of them work out, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, this is the problem I have, because there's a lot of areas in London and elsewhere in the country where there's a sort of, you know, it's a gay thing, you know, it's a gay public toilet, or I don't mean it's gay public, it's not like a legal
It
thing,
means a cottage.
but it's a cottage or whatever. I mean, I remember being, in Bristol once doing some,
You go vegan toilets to sort of meet and greet each other.
but
Shake hands.
I was at the public library in Bristol once doing some studies from a sixth form, and I think the toilet was closed in the library. I was dying for the toilet, and I popped down. There was a public toilet behind the library. I thought, I can't believe my luck. Dashed down there. It was about 6ish in the evening. I was working late. I was studying hard. I went in there, and I swear to God, I saw 2 fellas with the.
Is that unusual? Or
Well, no, they were up to some hijinks.
what they're sort of like...
Do you know the thing that struck me?
What?
One of them had bright red underpants.
What do you mean? You saw? What? He had
They
his
were
trousers-
actually doing, having some kind of, they were having relations. They weren't even in a cubicle, they were out in the...
Where were the underpants?
Well, around his ankles.
No.
Yes, I swear to God, I'm not going to make this up.
What are we?
I don't know, like, how old you are in the sixth one? 16 or whatever? 17?
Yeah. And what did you do?
Well, I actually
What? You
said...
just joined in. What else did you do? You might as well.
I
Yeah.
actually swore, I said, oh, F me. And then I went, oh, no, don't. No, I did, I swear to God. I did. I went, oh, F me. No, don't. Because I was panicked, and I ran out. And as I was walking out, a guy was coming in. I went, "Oh, hang on, mate." And then I thought, I better not tell him. I'll let him find out for himself. He might be going there to join in. He might have got a call. Come down. We're going crazy on each other's ass. Come down.
I think it's a conspiracy of Bristol.
But what annoyed me
my
was,
lover. Want a bit of car?
what angered me, Rick, was the fact that I wasn't notified. That there was not. I didn't know.
There was no sign.
And afterwards, I spoke to other people about it, and they said, "Oh, it's a famous gay haunt." But what annoys me is I feel that they should put an ad in the local press,
Yeah.
a big paper, like once a week, like, when they recall cars if they're damaged or there's a fault, or Currys might bring back stuff if they're sort of faulty goods, they say recall and we'll give you money back. They
What
should
do you
put an ad in the
suggest?
gay community should put an advert in that just says, these are the hot spots, this is where you're likely to find us doing some stuff. If you're not gay and you might feel uncomfortable, avoid them. And just list them, or little pictures, or, a map or something. Anything, because like the gay tube thing, I don't know that's
Fun. 1, 2, 3. Railway cuttings.
well, not that. It's more of a sort of social awareness thing.
Yeah.
So people, don't feel uncomfortable and.
But they don't want it exactly to be like sort of walking under a neon sign.
Why? It's legal.
yeah, big arrows. Oh, as if.
What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
Because it's actually a public place. I don't think cottaging is strictly legal.
But they don't even have to specify what they're going to do.
Some people, they're not. Some of them aren't. I don't think it's probably
they advertise
seen gays,
GAY.
is it? Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's not the people that go out and they say I'm gay and I like Barbara Streisand. It's presumably the sort of people that do that are people that either aren't quite out yet, or do you know what I mean? Or they're doing having a quick one away to their wife and kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know completely how it works, but I'm sure there probably isn't a place like free bunning here tonight.
No, there is kind of.
What?
Because I was walking home one night through Soho, right? Just because that's the way I have to go, not because of do you know what I mean? I wasn't going there on that, right? So I'm walking through, right? And I was handed like a card, which was like a gay event, right? Now that's a bit weird, isn't it? That straight away he's presuming that because I'm there that time of night.
Well, and you got a shaved head, and you sort of like, you sort of like quite look after yourself, and you got some nice clothes.
Yeah, but it's still you
And you look
can't
like a
really
little bit
presume.
rough, don't you, from Manchester?
It was
you look like a northern rent boy who comes down to
well,
stand outside McDonald's.
But the card was rubbish, right?
What do you mean?
Had this fella on it, right? All sort of greased up and that.
What did you look?
Just having a look what he'd handed me and that.
Right.
Just having a look. Picture of him, sort of sailor's hat on, tan body, like just his arse out like that, and rubbish slogan, right? The best bum in W1.
Is bum there a noun or like a verb?
What do you mean?
To bum, is it like get the best bum you've ever had, or he had the best bum?
I think it's just
I don't
like
suppose you asked.
No.